main here, but there was the Prowler thrown out here by Slasher. I don't think he actually spotted him. It's still going to be a 4 versus 2. Very difficult in terms of just holding this. So that's what you saw frostmind forcing himself, or rather pushing himself a little bit more on an aggressive angle. Tries to catch him. Be the proactive player, which does work. 1-for-1 trade. NC Slasher makes it a little bit more expensive for another. The double swing. If he can light it up, it would be beautiful, but it's not going to happen. And Jin picks up the 4K already. Already looking at 1 charge away from the run it back.
Oh man, we talk about maximum value.
Pretty huge. Already frostmind is getting chased here. The blind, the aggression of that curveball. Jin is really leaning into it, and it is working for the most part. Oh, Fishio. Oh, that's a beautiful punish. He can pick himself up a nice little Vandal for his troubles. And now once again, Bigetron Arctic getting sights, but not really getting the numbers to deter the rest of Fancy. Here comes Kishi, and it's basically 5 versus 2. Well, it is.
It is. It absolutely is. But we know ZesBeeW and NC Slasher, how they are so capable of taking all these 2vx situations. But unfortunately, that is not the... I wouldn't be surprised if this is where he pops his run it back here, but he goes for the raw fight. Instead, the flashes find nobody. Instead, it's actually sayoo finding himself in a situation where he shouldn't be. But the rest of BTR, they capitalize. And now Jin is left all alone. But it doesn't matter. He wins the duels out anyway. He still has the Phoenix Wall. He's healing up. But NC Slasher cuts his way right through him. And this A side is right for the taking. And my goodness, Asurai. YESicaN and Kishi. YESicaN still a clutch master himself. They go for that double swing. They don't win the initial fight, but YESicaN is here. 1v1 against Frostmind. No! And Frostmind gets frozen
up by Bleed. But here you're seeing Kishi, you're seeing YESicaN just basically showing up. And as I mentioned, that Bigetron just on YESicaN. Look at that. They're just going to go full contact on and it does not work. That Nightfall was so good. It softened up the rest of the blow. Great execution. You saw Moria actually using the from the shadows to get that flank, and because of the deafening that the Nightfall brings, nobody knew that he was going to be already on the back of the side. Fishio and Kishi, tall task ahead of them as a 3 versus 2 ensues. But for sure, sayoo will not get picked up. Fish is going to be isolating B main with a smoke of his own. That's good, as he looks to maybe help out the rest of the team as they come in to the B side. Kishu gets exposed. Gotta be careful, because once again, frostmind is still holding here. Once if teammates get that contact, he can just pop out of B main and make this retake a living hell. Oh, that's a beautiful paranoia, though.
A living hell, Asurai? A living hell? But whose hell is it? Is it Moria's personal hell here? Kishi's gonna still flounder on that 1v1. BTR, they have other ideas here. Now they try to swarm mid, but it's Jin, the man of the hour, gets a big double kill. NC Slasher refuses to fall, refuses to bow down, but Jin, paranoia, I don't care. I have my own flash, and I have my own classic. Is he gonna go for that full juicy ace, as it has been reduced to a 2v1 despite all the chaos? BTR still respond as well as they could, but now frostmind has an open sight for him. He does have lockdown, and he still has both of his nano swarms, so this is very, very much possible for him.
Did sayoo even flash for BTR there? I thought I felt nothing coming out from him. And because of that, ZesBeew's this quick charge on mid immediately gets shut, as I mentioned, by Jin. Now they know, oh, Jin's gonna just play the make it sure game, using that run it back, clear out where frostmind is. They find him. No, he didn't even need Fishio to be in that one. Jin just
without any hesitation, as YESicaN is going to be the first line of defense, and BTR already limping.
They're going to hear this rotation, to be honest, too. So this is going to just be horrible right now for BTR, because their hands has just been shown up, but okay, never mind. And see, Moria, they just basically look at Fancy and take them out one by one. I mentioned ZesBeeW as well, right? Because he's the current IGL right now for Bigetron, and having a duelist as your IGL, exactly, poses a lot of questions and raises a lot of eyebrows. Great dodge on that paranoia, though. That's going to leave just YESicaN on the contact. There's Moria repositioning, and YESicaN has not yet gotten any A main control. That spike is an A main. He's going to have to work tooth and nail just to get closer and closer. Does have the flash drive. It's not the USB.
I will not respond to
46 seconds. He's going to be able to maybe go for that wraparound. I like the idea here. Now that he knows that at least supposedly one should be at the spike itself. The closer he gets, I wonder if he gets a better understanding that both of his opponents are now just going to be stacking hard on that spike, but regardless of, he has to pick it up. But Moria is in the worst spot possible. No, if he flashes here, Moria's going to be reacting. No, he's whipping the shots. Oh, that's not what you want to happen. Yes, I can.
Full attention, but as a Phoenix, you can't really do that, right?
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. The rest of the team on Fancy, they steamroll their way through mid, and now we only have 3 players on the side of BTR to try and resist this attack. But before I circle back on my point on Phoenix, we'll just have to discuss this round as it unfolds. frostmind, he has been, once again, subjected to the clutch, subjected to these types of situations. He's folded, but he's also succeeded. Once again, a 5-stack of players on the side. They are going to be weeding out literally anybody here, at least in close proximity. frostmind is trying to be cheeky here, but all he's done is really expose where he is.
Oh.
That is a big investment. It has to work out here. Attention is being pulled. So where's the support
No.
on the rest of BTR? That was the window for them to capitalize on, but dear, oh dear, that was a bit of a throwaway. Now frostmind has to do this with a good, gunfight. That's one tap. He gets another. Everybody's falling like flies, but don't you dare forget about Jin. He's still alive and well. And now NC Slasher's burning. Death by 1,000 cuts. Death by 3 bullets by the vested here, as well as both lockdowns. I was about to say, is Fancy gonna go for the bamboozle play? Look at this, the main chunk is already relocating themselves to A. But look at Morea, he could be the linchpin. He could be what stops Fancy in their tracks. They made out so much noise. He throws the paranoia, but it's only temporary. They still get 3 without any contest, but sayoo is here for the trap. But now he has a war 2 front. ZesBeeW finally comes alive. sayoo picks them off. 3 players left coming out from tree. Morea is here, and the rest of BTR come alive, Asurai.
Handles on both YESicaN and Jin, and they've also burnt out a bit of the utilities of BTR. That was a bit messy. Morea immediately just cancels that. They're gonna push through this. The flash is good. They do transcend the fragment. Trades are looking even hotter as Morea falls down. That was a super slow fragment from sayoo as everybody else pushed into the site and basically did not get hit by the molly.
I feel like these micro rotations on the side of BTR have been just a tad bit slow. As you mentioned, those assessments that everybody on the side of Fancy has been making has been absolutely fantastic. But it seems that Fancy have gone the other way. They try to get sayoo going on that satchel peak. They do get a 2-for-1, but ZesBeeW here all alone now. He has to back out, Asurai.
Check this, but there's like 4 players about to go for the swing. ZesBeew's peek out here is going to be important, but falls down quickly to Jin. His position, definitely one and done. He pushed up onto C long without prior information of what was to come, maybe on Garage. His teammates were all stacked up on A, and
30 seconds
I do like the idea because it does give them that forward map control. But as you can see, as he lost his life, it immediately just, again, pushed his teammates into full retake mode. Now there's just one more player here. It's NC Slasher. Does have a flashpoint in hand. That first pick onto Kishi makes me... maybe if he can get one more, at least he makes this into a very digestible situation.
Oh, no.
Oh, he might have actually bypassed, but... Yeah, Jin was still looking at the angle, so even if he did push through it, yeah, even though there's a pinch, that is a pinch that is a couple of seconds late enough. And look, Bishop's going to be encountering that. sayoo's going to be surviving. That's going to be huge. Now he has the ultimate, and he flushes out Kishi. This is the perfect time for BTR to rise in. Oh no! YESicaN, if he hits the second shot, this is going to be good. It's all down to Jin. He has the Empress, 2 versus 1. Does have the smoke. Empress back. Oh, they line up, but he cannot dismiss to get that 1v1 into motion. And is forfeited. Oh, but that connection with the boom bot, well executed. Pop shots through the wall and somehow manages to survive. No way is able to get away from that. 4 versus 5. sayoo and frostmind both take the damage. Jin actually gives up his life, but his teammates are pretty healthy. 40 seconds on that clock. And now that they've at least cut the noise, I feel like it's still going to be a massive B push here. If they can get a kill right now,
30 seconds
Kishi's neural theft is going to be very important, but frostmind, oh, this is...
Oh dear.
Look to your left, Fishio.
Oh dear.
Spire sense is tingling.
Oh dear. Did they line up? Oh, Fishio, you beast. But my goodness,
17.
Asurai. with Kishi out of that situation, we were just about to highlight the neural theft. They could have used it. They could have snowballed the round out of control. But now this is a low time situation. And sayoo is right here. The Rolling Thunder is going to cancel out everything. But still Nizzy gets the frag. But it's just a little too late as BTR steal this round away. And really not found any success on air. If not, the rates have been incredibly low, but still they bang their head against the wall. They look for some value, but maybe, just maybe, this is where the fates turn. NC Slasher will defy that prophecy as he gets another in tandem with ZesBeeW, but Fischio still very, very stubborn. They're still going for this. Everybody's in a bit of a mix. The trades are fairly even, and now everybody's falling left and right. YESicaN willing this team to the finish line, at least for this round. That's a big 3K for him, and now Morea could potentially play a ring around the Rosie. A pocket full of 4Ks apparently for YESicaN. Outmaneuvered them yet again. ZesBeeW is going to have an anti-rotation of a lifetime here. He hears two players, but the patience has been working out. Not for Kishi. He gets one, but that's all he gets. And a bit of a, once again, a misfire on the side of ZesBeeW here. Not getting anything from a target-rich environment. Fischio still dancing with frostmind. Frostmind playing a deadly game, and Fischio jumping around like a fish out of water and will eventually run out of breath. NC Slasher, that was expensive. That was a Rolling Thunder. Really spells doom. YESicaN, though, has been very, very stable this game. He gets a ding, but Nizzy is here for the trade. The responses have been fantastic, but NC Slasher will only get 2 as Kishi will have to run back. He only has a Bulldog here, so maybe, just maybe, he has to double up with Fischio here. Can't really give the individual duels to Morea. Does have a lot of time to work with. 37 seconds left. The spike is not that far. But look at Fancy. Now they're the ones that's kind of second guessing. They're going to give all the room to Morea to just plan and maybe just play the 2v1 situation.
Because again, it's a smart decision because if you think about it, Morea's going to have to pick up the spike. And that burns so much time. And now he's exposed. Look at that. They're double pushing it. They regroup. He has time. Now he sees both of them. He can just...
Fischio ult?
All right. No need to actually use it that hard, I guess.
Fischio ult?
Nah. I mean, he might even force the 1 versus 1 at this point if he makes a mistake there.
No way.
TP on top. They're going to wait for the parry. Where? They're flinching, but there's 40 seconds. And oh, there you go. That drop on the back of the site. Now they know Morea is actually on the B. The peek out. Oh, that's perfect. He is playing the situation beautifully here, reading the peaks. And now Morea, he's got it. His barrel's not exposed. Oh, Kishi. He got closer and closer, and they were just about to hit the tips of their weapons, and Kishi was there to intercept. And yeah, Garage is open, but outside of Garage, it's definitely not exposed. Oh, no! ZesBeeW hits a shot! Okay, Nixie's going to be at the back of the site. ZesBeew's been hitting these headhunters, which is a step in the right direction. That is huge. Oh! Rolling Thunder! Huge! YESicaN! Nizzy's gonna be feeding off of this 1 versus 1 against Morea, but Morea converts! The Rolling Thunder was good, but unfortunately not enough to...
Pushes. This is just gonna be duel after duel. They try to be cheeky about it. Oh, do they actually push it out? Fischio, still the hero of the day, fights frostmind. Without the Fade, this info gathering is gonna be that much more difficult. Jin now coming alive, fighting NC Slasher. Reduced to 3v5 is BTR. They have to keep their composure here. As you mentioned, ZesBeeW has been slowly climbing the ladder and might just hit yet another shot. And this time, Kishi will be eliminated from play. And what is that? sayoo gets the recovery. No. And Fancy, what's going on, Asurai?
They're searching, but Bigetron, they're able to just get away out of position. Okay, Nizzy gets back into cover. No way he's going to be able to hold on 2 versus 1. He's going to have to make this work, and he is doing that beautifully. The ball line, Nizzy, you have a pistol, but 1 bullet left in a dream in the chamber of the operator. It works, and Nizzy just shut it down. All right, and they definitely don't have the money anymore to convert these big rounds. Look at that, just kill after kill. They're testing the waters. They're trying to basically shut them down, but...
That was a Nico, right?
That was a Nico.
That Rolling Thunder himself. But this could be a quick take on the side of BTR. Instead, they get denied yet again. Despite being stunned, Jin lands a few shots, but that's still a man advantage on the side of BTR that they have to capitalize. Now Kishi potentially overextending here. Oh, but ZesBeeW has revealed himself, and he gets demolished yet again. The Neuro Theft is here, and the heist begins as Fancy. They are still getting picked apart by BTR here. Uh-oh, this is not a good look. And of course, we're going to overtime, right? Why did I even bother? Why did I even bother trying to sway that curse away?
All right, the double up from Moria, as well as Slasher there.
I'm rolling my eyes right now. He was right on the dot. But Moria, once again, a god amongst men.
He's there not looking at him.
Oh, the patience! Oh, he has no chance to fight back, and Nizzy gets demolished. It looks like it's so bleak for Fancy as everybody's falling down. And it's on the shoulders of Kishi again. We've seen him win a clutch. Can he do it again? He reduces it to a 1v1. Both performers, Moria and Kishi. Kishi, so close, but has Moria anticipated the CT rotation?
Oh.
Beautiful one-way. He's not daring enough to do this. And now the eyes of Moria are locked in both Heaven and CT. That timer's winding down. Who will have the nerves of steel? But this could be a window. A mistake for Moria, perhaps. Oh, no. Kishi has infiltrated the site. They have no idea where each other is. But no, Kishi sticks it instead of tapping.
Attackers win.
ZesBeeW, who's been rocking that chamber to great effect. They will be discovered. But barely as NC Slasher. Oh, they gave it away though. But my goodness, he hits him with a side swipe. ZesBeeW is still here. Could potentially find one. Maybe two, maybe none. Draws the dice but gets a critical failure. And will backfire horribly.
No nat 20s here. All right.
Are
Frostmind.
you natty? Hell yeah. Are you?
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to my, again, no due diligence right now for Fancy. It feels like, you know the term 2 steps ahead? They're 2 steps ahead, but at the same time, their first step,
they're missing step one.
They're missing step one. It feels like that's what's happening right now for Fancy.
Well, I completely agree with their sentiments here. Maybe it's just the mental stack, really. Once again, endurance is such a big thing here, considering this is a fairly long series already, Asurai, third map and all. But other than that, it's like like you're looking at the bigger picture, right? But you zoom out way too far that you miss the smaller important details.
Oh, wow.
As the Hunter's Fury actually does not tag anybody here. Potentially winnable for Fancy still. 20 seconds left on the clock, but Moria is already crawling up, slinking his way to the side.
Oh,
Spike is going to go down. No way they seal this bonus round away. This is hell of a bonus. My goodness.
He knows. He knows that chocolate connected because he got the first one as the spike was getting planted in. Oh, that is a beautiful snake bite.
Oh.
That is a beautiful, beautiful snake bite from Moria. And he has an idea. And there it is. One blast, reposition, 2 versus 1. And ZesBeeW doesn't even falter, doesn't even flinch, hits the shot. Ultimate for ultimate. Jin does have the tour de force. Fischio, what was he thinking? No flashes, dry contact? That is not gonna work. Jin now tries to do the same. Great flash to supplement, but unfortunately he misses. YESicaN does not though. He finds a pick, opens up on the sayoo. Here comes Jin, here comes Jin, but he whips! The sidestep from NC Slasher, but YESicaN once more.
Last player standing.
One down onto ZesBeeW. Finds it up. The 2F, the flick. Oh, there's a little bit slow on the reactionary there, yeah. Does spot out and flushes back, not YESicaN, excuse me, but Moria. But they do have utility, and they will be playing this, I guess they're just going to play the retake for now.
Oh, wow.
No,
wow.
they're not. They're not. They're pinching. Their crossfires. It's working. 1 versus 1. Wukong by himself. And I gotta ask it, where was the null command?
It's off angle. They do pit. It's not gonna be in time as NC Slasher, well, actually, as I mentioned, is gonna get cut down. They do find a little bit of value there, but Wukong even gets more as sayoo already burned the blades. And this looks much better than literally everything Fancy has done. But now Moria has found an opening and split the flank of Fancy wide open. Jin will answer back to ZesBeeW. But 3v1 Moria. I don't think this is likely. As once again, this is one of the most difficult Viper's pits to play into.
Oh. Thought Fisher was gonna drop the beat and that beside him was gonna get who? But it's Fischio and Fancy looking very good on this contact. Now it's down to NC Slasher. If he can get a pick, if he can get an isolation, he can get a resurrection. There it is. The pop shot's through. YESicaN is back, but only for just a fraction of a second as the 4 versus 1 continues.
For all you superstitious folk out there, this is looking like a 9-3 in the making. And you already know what people say about 9-3. Oh, there's a 9-3 curse, so there's a... Into this plant, he gets one. That's all he gets so far, but at least he gets away. Uh-oh, and I think YESicaN is gonna... Actually, not YESicaN. It's gonna be ZesBeeW to find him. My goodness. As Wukong with his trusty Spectre. Nobody has discovered him, but why go for the farther target first? He gets it anyway, but the res is here, and BTR, they snowball. YESicaN is looking to be a juggernaut, but everybody's guns is trained on him, and he can... I've seen some signs of life, but feels like it's a mere whimper. And now they take the offensive here. They know they've been faking this B push, but do they know it is now a kitchen take? Wukong, he still has his null command, by the way. So he does have the choice to do that. He's in a fairly safe position. And now Fancy, they come alive. Nizzy has heard your call. And he will hunt every single person on BTR's roster. sayoo is still alive. Not for too long as Fischio is going to cut his head off. Now frostmind. All alone in a 1v4. An impossible situation. Impossible indeed as Fischio will keep Fancy alive.
Very greedy play. And ZesBeew's not just having it. He's like, sit down, son. Fischio, Pistachio, I'm gonna make you Ganyo. Ooh, ZesBeew's not even done. Look at that. 1 kill for YESicaN, but 1 more kill for ZesBeeW. And he's keeping the scoreboard better for Bigetron in terms of the trades here in this round.
My goodness. Once again, I just can't help but groan because losing Fischio early and Nizzy, those are very, very important tools. Cornerstones of this defense alongside YESicaN. The pit is still alive. Wukong is still here. As long as he gets a pick, he gets 1. And it's sayoo. But ZesBeeW will eventually get that trade. It's a 2v3 right now, Asurai. But unfortunately for Fancy, Jin has still been very, very quiet. Maybe this is the time where he will come alive and shred everybody to bits. But obviously BTR is not going to allow that. Look how far they've already secured the flank here in frostmind. This is very reminiscent. I was about to say very reminiscent of Prime frostmind, but Jin, just maybe, that's the fire starter they need, and YESicaN is here. He's taken the attention away. 1v2 potential for NC Slasher. Don't forget that this man is also ice cold. YESicaN, he has to stick this. NC Slasher, he will secure the map away from Fancy and into the grasp of BTR. What a long series.